Alright guys, what is up? I am Howie and this is the Go Ride channel where we strive to publish 2 videos every week about motorcycle topics of every flavor. Today's video we're going to be continuing work on the KDX. I went ahead and cleaned up the motor case as much as possible. I tried to clean all the old spent mix oil off it and all that kind of stuff. And a large, significant reason that this thing is covered in oil is this countershaft seal, which I've always had problems with. And so I'm going to go ahead and try to replace that. And we'll kind of go through it. I've literally tried everything to get this to stop leaking. I have changed this spacer, I've changed the sprocket, which sometimes has something to do with it. I've changed the seal like 3 or 4 times. So I make no warranties about actually being able to seal it this time. And if you're watching this as a how-to, that maybe isn't the best thing. You should actually learn from somebody who can make it not leak. If this motor was in your bike, this can be done absolutely in the bike. The sprocket guard comes off with these 2 screws that would mount here. Pull that off. The sprocket has a little snap ring that sits in this groove right here. You take that off and you pull the chain out of the way, and then you have access to it. But because I have the motor on the bench, I have the luxury of doing it on the bench. Let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do is pop the old seal out. And so to do that, I'm using a seal puller. And I'm just going to go ahead and try to get it in here. And remove the old seal without hitting the sealing surface. I have no idea how you get nicks in that. This is the second one that's gotten all dinged up like that. I am going to order a new one of these, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to go ahead and put the new seal in. So in really getting a chance to look at this up close, there's a couple of little gnarly spots right in that bevel. I'm going to go ahead and clean that up with some emery cloth and then put the new seal in. And the idea is so that way nothing jabs the new seal when I put it in here. Now I am of the mindset that one should use just a very light film. Just a film, not a bead, a film of RTV on the outside of your oil seal. I don't know if that's right or wrong. It's just the way I have always done it. To set the seal, usually I will use a socket matched to the OD of it. Press it on there. Make sure I'm centered. And a dead blow hammer. Try to drive it as evenly as possible into a slightly recessed position on the crankcase. And that's basically it. Sorry about the shorter video, guys. I'm very short on time, but wanted to get this done real quick, make a video while doing it. Hopefully you guys have more time than I do and you can get out there and go ride.